The first step is create a magic ring. To create a magic ring, we wrap the yarn around our 2 fingers, take our hook, insert it into the loop, grab the second string, pull it through, then we're going to chain 1. To make a single crochet, insert your hook into the loop, yarn over, pull through, grab another piece of yarn and pull through both loops. Do this 5 more times. After that, just tighten your circle by pulling the tail. Each individual stitch looks like a V. This is a good way to count them. A good way to keep up with your count is using a stitch marker. I always place mine on the last stitch that I've made. For round 2, we're just increasing all around in each stitch. An increase is 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. Do that until you get to the stitch marker. To make it easier, I actually take the stitch marker out and do my last stitch, and then just put the stitch marker back in place. For round 3, we're going to single crochet in the next stitch, and then we're going to increase in the next, and do that all the way around. For round 4, we're going to do 2 single crochets and then increase. So you're going to single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch again, increase in the 3rd stitch, and repeat. For round 5, we're going to do 3 single crochets and then an increase all the way around until you hit the stitch marker. After round 5, we're going to do 2 single crochets, and then we're going to do a slip stitch into the next stitch. To do a slip stitch, you insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through all the way. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to cut, leaving a little bit of a tail. After we have that cut, we're going to switch to our petal color. We're going to create a slip knot. To create a slip knot, you just wrap it around your finger, insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull through, take the loop off your finger and pull like so. Then take your loop off your hook, pick up the middle part of your flower, and we're going to insert a hook into the last stitch, and then put your pink yarn back on the hook, pull through your middle color. After that, you're going to chain 1, skip the next stitch, and then single crochet in the next. Then increase in the next stitch, and then 3 single crochets. And then you're going to repeat that all the way around until you get the stitch marker again. After you've inserted your stitch marker, we're going to chain 1, do 3 single crochets, chain 2, and 3 single crochets again. To make a triple crochet, we wrap our yarn 3 times around the hook, insert it into the chain 2 space, pull up a piece of yarn. Now you should have 4 loops. Grab a piece of yarn, pull through 2, grab another, pull through 2, grab another, and pull through the last 2. And that's 1 triple crochet. Do this 9 more times in that chain 2 space. After the 10 triple crochets, we're going to skip 3 stitches, and in that 4th stitch we're going to slip stitch, and then you just repeat this process all over again. So it's 10 triple crochets in the chain 2 space, skip 3, slip stitch. After that last slip stitch, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to cut off and leave a little bit of a tail. Next, we're going to take our darning needle, and we're just going to weave in the ends. And I like to hide them on the back side of the flower. And that's it. That's how you make a crochet flower coaster.